Hello, I hope you're well. It is I Lost Wolf, and the people are here. So, again, if I have to leave in sort of a hurry, I apologize profusely, but that's just the situation I am in. We're going to be playing some Monkey Island 1. Yesterday we walked around, got to know the people on the island of Malay a little bit, and we got jobs that we have to do. The first job is we got to become a sword fighter. And the second and third job are we have to steal something and we need to get treasure. We haven't made inroads on any of those, so today the plan is to at least try and do that. So we'll see how we go. I barely remember this game, so there's going to be slow parts where I just try and figure something out, and that's just how it's going to be. So I'm going to do some housekeeping very quickly, and then we're going to get going, and we will play some more Secret of Monkey Island. So let me housekeep. Uh, okay. Let me get the game up and going here. Okay. I I believe. Oh, I can. Yeah, I was gonna say I believe I can just interrupt anything at any time and load. We were at session 1, and I guess the first thing that we really have to do is we have to make a save game for session 2. Okay. So yesterday we got a basement, and the basement is a thing that we need to give to this guy. So we're going to use the basements on... Oh, that's refreshing. I need to give basements. Now notice, in this game, they do give you basements. You don't have to worry about refreshing your supply of basements. Oh, Grogo mint. Oh, refreshing. Thanks. So, have you come to release me? Who are you? Sheriff Shantup sure is a jerk, isn't he? Can I get you anything? Well, keep it a step up. I've got to go. Who are you? My name is Otis. At least I think it is. I've been in here so long I can hardly remember. You've got to get me out of here before I lose my mind completely. Can't you see I'm innocent? No. But why are you in jail if you're innocent? You don't look innocent to me. But why are you in jail if you're innocent? I was framed. I didn't touch the stupid flowers. What flowers? Who framed you? How's the food in there? The yellow Kanish and Dormy flowers in the forest. It's against the law to pick them. So how's the food in there? Sheriff Shantup sure is a jerk, isn't he? Can I get you anything? We'll keep a step up. I've gotta go. Let's do this. No kidding. Mr. Shinetop is the meanest man on Melee Island. Luckily, the governor keeps him in check most of the time. He used to have a fair decent man. We used to have a fair decent man for a sheriff. But he recently died under mysterious circumstances. If you ask me, I think the new sheriff had something to do with it. I think you've said enough, Otis. Whoops. I hope you haven't been talking to this filthy vagrant been taking this filthy vagrant too seriously. He'd say anything to avoid paying his debt to society. He seems innocent to me. Why don't you let him out? He is filthy and he smells bad too. Do you mind? We're having a private conversation. Oh my gosh, look at the time. I'd love to stay and chat, but let's do this. Don't take that tone with me, monkey boy. Or I'll gladly lock you up in there with Otis. Then you'd have plenty of time for private conversation. Sorry. Look, I don't know what you're up to. But whatever it is, it's probably illegal. So, forget it. Okay. Wherever you go on Melee, I'll be watching. And if you try any monkey business, you'll end up in here for good. Okay. Man, is he a pull or what? Is he what I have to put up with? You'd better go before you get us both in trouble. Can I talk to him some more? I wonder. Probably not right now. Come to interrogate the prisoner again, eh? So, how's the food in there? Can I get you anything? Can I get you anything? Yes. You can get me out of here. Actually, something to get rid of these rats would be nice. I'd trade you this carrot cake my Aunt Tilly made. I hate carrot cake. So how's the food in there? Oh, you know, the usual. Slop, gog, ghoul, rats, bugs, and body lice if I can catch them. I have a carrot cake my Aunt Tilly made, even though she knows I detest carrot cake. Actually, the cook at the bar is an old friend of mine, and sometimes he sneaks me food. Like pork trimmings mostly, feet and lips, but once in a while. He brings this incredibly odd rump roast. That's disgusting. I don't want to hear anymore. Also, what about the rump roast? Well, it's the only rump roast I've ever seen with a prehensile tail. So who'd want to frame you? I don't know who exactly. I think it was a conspiracy. And if there's one type of piracy I don't like, it's a conspiracy. Look, I like visitors and everything, but I don't have much more to say. Plus, my throat's getting dry from all this talking. Why don't you go find someone else to talk to? It's not like I'm the only pirate left in the island or anything. Okay, so he's given us 2 jobs, I guess. And we've also got the up and down arrow now, right? The one job that we want to do is we want to get him out of jail. There are 2 subsequent things that we need to do here. We need to get him a piece of food, and also because we want the KCast offer, and we want to get him out of jail. So you can't kind of do the one without doing the other, as far as I remember. And stuff at the bar may have changed a very little bit now that we've had that conversation. Okay. Let's head inside. I think I'm looking for... I might be looking for this particular mug here. Oh, I can't get his mug. I do want a mug. Okay. Let's see if we can talk to the cook. I don't think we can, but I'm gonna try. Because the cook was giving him food. It's entirely puzzled here. Oh, we can't talk to the cook? Oh, interesting. Yeah, we can't talk to the cook. The cook is just a guy. Hey! You can't come back here. Okay. Fireplace? Cozy. Oh, hang on. Hey, don't go into the kitchen. Oh. Potter stew. Let's, oh, we don't have our pot anymore. I was gonna say maybe we need our pot to get somewhere with the stew. But there's something we need to do with the fish and I don't remember what it is. There's stuff that we need to do with a lot of things I don't remember how to deal with. Look at the barrel. I think it's full of that foul stuff pirates drink. That's sort of important. Hold on a second. Okay, yeah, I figured that was always going to happen. Is folks asking for things and figuring out where things should go. Which is about what I expected, so sorry about that. There may be a fair bit of that at least tonight. So, we don't quite know... I know kind of what we have to do. I don't remember how to get it started. I need a mug from somewhere. I don't think that I can just get the mug. Yeah, I don't think I can get any of these mugs. Let's just walk around, shall we? It's been so long since I played this game that I barely remember what we're supposed to be doing. I don't think we've got anything significant that helps us with this puzzle here. Yeah, I don't think we have anything that will help us. Oh, you know what we can maybe do? We can maybe catch a pirate now. Oh, no, we didn't catch him. No. Okay. Alright. There's nothing I think that we can do here yet. We can't get here either, this house and these lights. That's kind of where I want to go. Talk to the troll. Stop! You must pay a toll. How much did you say the toll was? Shouldn't you have eaten me by now? I'm not hungry. Okay. Oops, sorry, I'll take the long way around. Ha. Yeah, there is no long way around. I want something that will attract attention but have no real importance. See, I don't think it's the map or the shovel or the sword, because we need all those things per my recollection. And I'm fairly sure that I know what to do with a hunk of meat. We just need to get to the point where we can do it. I don't know if we can't give him the rubber chicken because we need the guy across the way eventually. He doesn't want the minutes. I don't think he wants gold. And I doubt that he wants breast mints. Let's give him breast mints. That's pretty useless. But that's not what I want. The other thing that we can try and do, we're at that point in the game where it's just try everything on everything else, unfortunately. Because I don't remember enough about this game. Can I take this poster? I don't remember if I can. I see how LeChuck could fall for her so quickly. Pick up? Poster. I can't pick that up. Okay. Let's very super quickly start talking to the big pirates again, these guys. Well, if it isn't the boy who wants to be a pirate. How do you fare on your quests? Tell me again about mastering the sword. I think they're gonna just tell me what I have heard before. You must seek out and defeat the sword master. Someone in town can probably direct you. And get yourself trained first. Okay. The governor keeps idle of many hands in a display case in the mansion outside of town. You'll have to get past the guards, naturally. The tricky part will be getting past the dogs outside. They're a particularly vicious breed. You might be able to drag them or something. Okay, tell me about treasure hunting. Legend has it that there's a treasure buried here on the island. All you must do is to find the legendary lost treasure of Mille Island, and to bring it back here. Should I have a map or something? You can hardly expect to find a treasure without a map. And don't forget, X marks the spot. Haha. Okay. We are fairly far along on the map quest. Because we've got the map, we got the shovel. We just need to get to the point. Leave us to our GOG. We just need to get to the point where we can get going with all of that. It's a fish. We need the... I don't think that we can trade the meat for the fish. I don't think the pelican will be interested in the meat. We can try it though. Yeah, my recollection is we can't do anything with that. Store. Yeah. I'm gonna try just giving the meat to the pelican, but again, my recollection is that we really do need the meat for something else. And I specifically think I remember what we need the meat for. But, you know, give... hunk of meat. Oh, I can't do that. Okay. Alright, well, pick up the fish. I think the bird will take my hand off. Oh, maybe I can pick up the pot of stew. I don't think so. Oh, it's boiling hot. Okay. Walk to the table. Okay, let's get out of here. There's one other thing that I very briefly want to attempt to do, which is I want to talk to the guys. Oh, I remember. So one of the things that I do remember is that we need to get the mugs off of all these tables. But now that I've looked at it, my recollection is that you have to do that, but you can only do it when all of the pirates are gone. So we got to get rid of the pirates as well. Elaine Tricad says, Monkey! Hello, Elaine Tricad. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Congratulations, for those of you who don't know Elaine, they just made affiliate, and that's very awesome. Congratulations on that. That's very cool. Oh god. I meant to talk to these guys. That was what I was going to do all along. Can I pick up their rat? Hey, don't mess with my rat. I said don't mess with the rat. Oh, that's very smart. The cursor position is being read by the game. And every time I'm not going to warn you again. Every time I go down there, leave the rat alone. Every time I go down there, he gets antsy. Hey, man. Frank, make him quit it. Ah, now look what you did. Okay. Let's go see if we can find the rat. Walk to. Electric answers, thank you. No problem. Of course. Oh, you know what I just noticed now? I'm so dumb. I just noticed that there's a... Oh, there isn't. Yeah, I'm just seeing what I thought was. So if you look at the street, you can see that there's a little bit of road here. And I thought we could leave there. Let's talk to them. Oh, they don't have anything to say now that we got rid of the rat? Okay. If we leave the screen and come back, is the rat here again? Let's do some science. Nope, the rat is just gone. Okay. Let's see if we can find the rat. Maybe we need to go to the circus because one of the things that they said to us was that the rat scared off because they were trying to start a circus. And they had a rat and the elephant. And the elephant scared off the rat. So maybe what we should do is go to the actual circus and see if that's sort of happened again. Although we didn't see an elephant in the circus itself. But it's worth exploring. This better be important. Nice night we're having, isn't it? Sorry to bother you, I'll be on my way. Oh, this is one of the... You can bump into... not sword fighters, but I sure hopes you had something more important to stop me for. Why do you guys talk so funny? Sorry to bother you, I'll be on my way. Pirate lingo. It's how everybody talked it back then. Come on, Guybrush. Play along. Sorry to bother you, I'll be on my way. I love, by the way, we're going to leave the screen in a second, but I love the constellation of stars out here. And all of the little bursts of star that we have in this particular skyline. It's very beautiful. We couldn't bump into these guys before, but I think freeing the rat helped us do that with the specific guy. I don't know if that means that we can bump into all of them, but 31 bird. Oh, he just vanished off the face of the map. Just bluppered right away. 31 bird. Oh, there's a fork there. Oh, there we go. Now we can start doing this. Okay. So, if you'll remember, I think this is the correct spot. So if we go here, and we go to the fork over here, stopping a pirate can be dangerous to y'all. Yes, okay, we're getting this now because we freed the rat. I'm sure of it. Nice night we're having. Okay, Ready Gamer says, shoving me timbers, it's my cat. Yeah. I'm gonna skip the sorry buddy. We can't do this yet because we don't know what to do at this point. Okay, so let me get back to what I was saying about there's a fork in the road here. If we go to the fork. So if you recall, one of the things that we got was we got this map. So if we look at the map, it says back 2, 3, 4. So we need to figure out what back is in this case. And then it says left and right. So back, in this case, I'm not sure if back would be... Because back would be here. This is... So each of these paths here are an exit to a different spot in this. This is a maze. This is not back. Okay, so if we went... Oh, okay, there's the plants. So if we look at these... My, what unusually bright yellow they are. And if we pick up the plants, we're going to, I think, get into trouble. Oh no, we got the plants. Okay, sure. That's actually very important. Where the yellow petal. Look at. Yellow petal. It's a striking yellow color. Okay, well that's pretty cool. We got that. Okay, so let's get out of here. This is the beginning. I think back would just take us out of here. But the yellow petal is very important. So let's actually try and do the thing that we need to do with the yellow petal for a second. I might have to consult the internet just to figure out what back is in that first thing, because I remember distinctly kind of what we have to do there, but I don't remember how to get us started. Okay, so let's go to... I don't know if we're going to be able to get this started either, but we're going to try it anyway. Because we got the yellow petal now, which is some of what we need. We're just waiting for... I can maybe speed this up a little bit by getting him to be aware that we're here. Okay, come out. There we go. And if we put our hunk of meat on the table... Oh. Use hunk of meat on the table. That doesn't seem to work. Oh, interesting. I thought that was kind of where we had to do all the stuff. Actually, maybe we can use the hunk of meat with the yellow petal. Okay. Meat with condiment. It's some sort of meat-like substance. I think this solves the one problem. I'm gonna go test this out. I remember so many half-formed things about this game because it's been such a long time. Like, I remember 100% what you're supposed to eventually do to get past this here. But I don't remember the steps to get it done. Deadly piranha poodles. Okay. Use meat with condiment. Did that work? Important notice, these dogs are not dead, they are simply sleeping. No animals were harmed during the production of this game. I love this note. Okay. So let's go into the mansion. And we got a door here. I don't remember exactly where the Idol of Many Hands is. I don't think it's all the way to the right. Nah. Okay. There's books. There's a door there. I don't recognize the man, but that looks like the dog in the bar. Open the door. This looks like a job for Festo Shine Top. Out. Crash. Crash. Kaboom. Hypnotize. Hypnotized quelling rhinoceros. Ow. Push. Red button. Not the red button. Kaboom. I love that they had a lot of fun making the sequence. It's very silly. Look at Tremendous Yak. It's a big, ugly, hairy yak wearing some wax lips. Push. Tremendous, dangerous looking yak. I can't move it. Pull. Tremendous, dangerous looking yak. I can't move it. Pick up. Staple remover. Oh, we need the staple remover, I think. On tremendous, dangerous looking yak. Walk to books. Pick up Manual of Style. He said I'll need it. I must be nuts. Pick up wax lips. Ow. Heck. Gophers. We got gopher repellent. Use gopher repellent with gopher. Use gopher repellent with another gopher. Use gopher repellent with gopher horde. Use gopher repellent with funny little man. Look at fabulous idol. It's beautiful. Open. Lock. I can't open it. Uh-oh. Pick up. Heavy chair. Use heavy chair with sheriff. Sock. That should hold them for a while. If only I had a file, I could get the idol. Okay, so we've kind of learned what we needed to do, but we got a couple of things like that. We got a manual style, we got the wax lip and the wax lips, and the gopher repellent. Okay, so let's walk to the books. I don't know any other books that we need here. No time for reading now. Look at the manual. Let's just look at all the things that we picked up. I bet this will come in handy. I think it's some kind of religious text. They're yak-sized and covered with slobber. I'm certainly not going to chew on them. Gopher repellent? It says gophers won't come near you with the stuff on. Okay. So we need a file. We know where to get the file. The file is obviously... So the guy who's in jail, his aunt gave him a cake. And in all good and old like movies where there's a guy in a cell. You give them the cake, and inside the cake is a file. So we will have to get the cake from him specifically. Okay, that gets us some of the way through one of the problems. We can maybe give one of these items to these guys. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, they're still there. Okay. Yeah, alright. Thought they were gone. Can we still talk to this guy? Does he have anything else to sell? Excuse me, but... Oh, that's only you again. I told you, there was only one in existence. Okay, now get lost. Okay. I'm wondering if we don't give the manual of style to Roger. We'll try that first. Because that's sort of the furthest away, and then we can kind of work our way inward. Because this fork does bother me a little bit. And I know what we're supposed to do there, I just don't know how to get it started. Let's climb the pole. Use the rubber chicken. On the cable. I told you I don't have the time to show you any more tutorials. Could you show me that Nita 2 thing again? Whoops, I just realized that this is the wrong house. I think he's just gonna show me, Roger once more. Well, okay, but just one more time. Watch this. Say hello, Roger. Hello, Roger. Oh, okay. I was thinking that there would be a moment in this conversation to talk to him. Or give him things, but... it's clearly not a thing that we can do right now. Okay. Can I just... Oh, I can't just use... That would be... like, I guess... 1995 or 1996 technology where you could tell it, oh, I want to do this one thing, but there's a couple of steps in between. Could you do them for me? Like, yeah, he's okay with coming down the pole, even if I don't tell him to do that. Okay. Let's go and see, actually, if the... rat is here. I don't think so somehow, but we may as well check it out. These crazy spaghetti brothers are still in there. Oh, okay. I don't think we can actually go inside. Oh. Yeah, okay. Now that we've got the money, which is all that it really wanted to give us, we can't go in there at the moment. I think there will be a point where we can, because I think there's stuff that we're supposed to pick up, but we can't do it right this second. Okay, so I propose, actually, let's go to the bridge. We got a couple of new things. We can try them on at all. I don't think any of them are the right thing, but we'll try them. Okay, use. Give the staple remover to the troll. That's pretty useless, but it's not what I want. How about something saltier? Oh, he wants the fish, I think. I think that's what he wants. None shall pass. Give the manual the style. Okay. We're just gonna try all these things, but I think it's slowly but surely hinting us that we want the fish. Whoops. And to go for a pellet. Okay. Let's get out of here. I'm getting hungry waiting for you. How about something to eat? Yeah, see, that is sort of between salty and him getting hungry. I think that the answer is that we need the chicken. Okay, so super quickly, I understand that this is gonna break everyone's immersion and we're all going to get frustrated together. I know, I understand what I'm supposed to do with the map. I just need to know how to get it started. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is exactly what I remember. I just don't remember how to get the maze started. Okay. look at this map again. Yeah, I don't know quite how to square back with the rest of this. Because left is easy enough. That's like go left, go right. Left is, you know, go left. And I don't also remember how to get this started. Like, there are 3 paths out of here. Like, if we go south here, I believe. Oh, really? Oh, hang on. This is the only way to go on the screen. I was very convinced that there were different ways that you could go. But that's not true, because if you go here, you get paths to the, to there, and a path to there, and there's a path out of here. But there isn't a path down here, I don't believe. So let's just go north a lot very quickly. Although this is now leading me sort of astray. Pick up plants, because we want to pick up everything that we can see. I don't think strolling through the forest picking flowers is a very good practice for being a pirate. Okay. Oh yeah, there's only one path here. Yeah, okay, I'm getting us very lost here. That's not... Yeah, neither of these are paths. This is a path, though. Walk to sign. Look at the sign. Danger. Open ravine. Oh, and we can't get through here, can we? I don't think we can. Because we need a way to traverse the open ravine, and we don't have anything that gets us that way. But I think this screen is important, because I think it leads us to a place that we want to eventually be able to go. Okay. I think we went north here. Oh, okay, yeah, let's get back to the beginning. Oh, I think that takes us across the open ravine. Oh, hang on. I want to go back that way. There's a stump here. This is not King's Quest 1. Hey! There's a hole at the base of the stump. Wow. It's a tunnel that opens into a system of catacombs. I think I can squeeze through. There you go. Open this 22 and press button to continue. This is the joke that they eventually excised, and I'm glad we got this joke. It's a discounted 114. Oh well, I guess I can't go down there. Okay, I'm going to take the 10-minute break very quickly, and I'm going to come back and we're going to just walk the forest for a little while, kind of aimlessly. That's okay. It's all part of what we need to sort of be doing to make eventual forward progress. See you in 10 minutes. Okay, I am back. So, let's get going. I'll have to skip that part of the game. And we can't get past here. Okay, sure. Oh, you know what? We came from the north. Yeah, we did. Because I was busy exploring up this way and then we came back because I was like, wait a second. What is that stump? He's gonna say that he doesn't want to pick these up, but let's just try it. I can't pick that up. Okay. Oh, that's messing with the way this works. Because if we look, okay, so if we go here, and we go here, if we go up, you would think because he enters from the left that we were coming from the left, but he doesn't really. A little strange. It's gonna mess with a lot of mapping if you try to map this. Anyway, I think what I'm gonna try and do is get us back to the beginning. Okay. Try and get back to the beginning. One of the things I do sort of wish is, like in old games like this, that there was a bail you out button, and there isn't in this game, so we just kind of have to go with what we have. Okay. Oh. Really? I was hoping that we could explain this puzzle, because while I was on a 10-minute break, I thought about it for a bit, and I understand, I think, what it's trying to do. If you look at this, it's sort of lateral, right? Because they're trying to sell it to you as dance steps. What they're doing is they're saying back. Now, because dance steps have back, but screens don't have back, you're supposed to think laterally about what you're seeing. LucasArts, in this specific case, don't really have the technology to take you southward. So back means the back of the screen. So if we go here and we look at this, this would be a back, because that's effectively back of the screen. So we could have gotten here. I'm going to actually use the map to get us back in a second. But if we look at this plaque, a legendary lost treasure of Melee Island. This carefully reproduced piece of Melee Island history has delighted thousands of would-be pirates and their families for generations. Remember, there are other pirates on this island, so go easy on the treasure. Leave some for the next person. Okay. And then we can also look at this as well, the marker. Here lies the treasure of such unimaginable wealth. Well, you'll just have to dig it up to believe it. Paid for by the Melee Island Chamber of Commerce. Okay, so we have our shovel. We're going to use our shovel on the X. This shouldn't take too long. This is one of my favorite scenes in this game. Hours pass. Hey, I think I hit something. Oh boy. It's a t-shirt. Not my size, but a nice one nonetheless. Well, I guess I should put all this dirt back now. uh, More hours pass. Monkey Island is so good. Okay, so of course, naturally, if we look at the t-shirt, I found the treasure of Melee Island, and all I got was this t-shirt. There we go. Great joke. I love the setup for this joke, and it's got a great little payoff because there were shirts like this, especially in the 80s. Like, I went to this restaurant and ate this, and all I got was sick and that kind of thing. So it's a fun little joke, and I love that they tie it to this whole thing here. So let's use the map to get us back out so I can kind of show you what they're trying to do. We, in the last screen, would have had to go back because that's how we get to Cha Cha Cha. So let's get out of here. I don't necessarily think that our map is going to work out because if, oh, okay, it's just going to lead us back out again. All right, look out point. Oh, I want to go to the village. I was all ready to explain how this worked, but we can always do it. Actually, hang on. We might lose the map. So one of the things that LucasArts is very good about doing is taking things out of your inventory that you've already used. And so it might just behoove us to explain what we're doing here by just showing you the process of how you would use the map here. So just very super quickly, this is the start of the maze, right? Oh, actually, this is not the start of the maze. This is another point in the maze. Get me to the... Oh god. Okay. Get me to the fork. Oh, maybe I just have to do what it wants me to do. There are a couple of paths here. If I walk north here. Okay, so from this point onward, you would look at the map. I believe it's this point onward. I might be mistaken. You would say, okay, cool. It wants me to go back, right? So you would go north because that is back. And then you'd want to go, oh, yeah, I think I used the incorrect back. It might be that it is. Oh no. Oh. Oh, maybe the back started there and we're meant to go left here because our next map direction is left, and then maybe we can go right from there. So if we go here, we might appear from, yes, and then you go right. Okay, yes, sure, let's just retrace our steps. But yeah, that's kind of what it wants you to do to solve that whole thing. So let's turn in our one quest because we got it done. Alright, this better be important. We still can't do this yet. Ever notice how all these roads start to look the same? Yeah, now that you mention it, they do. It's probably just that we're tired. Nice night we're having, isn't it? Actually, we can't do anything with this guy yet, so let's just get out of here. Oh my god. I didn't mean to bump into this guy. I was looking for the village. If nothing else, we got one thing done on our big list, so I am happy with today's progress. The problem is, I remember a lot about the beginning of this game, and my memories of it are sort of fragmented. But past the beginning, I don't remember a lot. Because the rest of the game went by in kind of a blur. Okay. Well, if it isn't the boy who wants to be a pirate. How do you fare on your quests? I found your legendary lost treasure. Discovered the lost treasure, eh? You're a clever boy. You may keep the chic t-shirt. We have plenty. Okay, so let's get out of here. Leave us to our grog. Come back later and tell us how you're doing. Okay, I think so. The major, the sort of difficult thing in this game is actually the sword fighting. So I'm gonna try and leave that for as long as possible because there's more to it than you'd think that there should be. So I guess that leaves us with trying to sort out how to get the guy free so we can get the file. I don't know actually. I'm gonna try to go for a repellent with the bird because that's a thing that occurs to me, but I don't think that's going to work. But we'll try it. Unfortunately, we're still at that stage of the game where, like, having completed the one thing, all I can think to do is try everything on everything else. Which is not the optimal way to be playing an adventure game, by the by. Come on. Yeah, sure. Okay, come out. You're supposed to use your ingenuity and cunning and wits to solve these games. But I do not have any of those things, so here we are. Use, go for a pellet. Oh, I can't even do that with a fish? That doesn't seem to work. Oh, that strongly implies that we're supposed to use something on a fish. And then the fish... the fish gets gross and he doesn't want to eat the fish anymore. Huh. What else do we have? Oh, here. They're excised and covered with slobber. I'm certainly not going to chew on them. Oh, the only thing that we can do is use this with the fish, but the other things don't work. Okay. Yeah, I think we need to make something out of this fish and then he gets grossed out by that and he leaves. I think that's what this is effectively telling me. There's a box under there, but we can't do anything with it. Okay, let's get out of here. Oh, wait, hang on. There's still meat here. That doesn't make sense. I don't remember you needing more than one hunk of meat. not the entire game. But it could be that we are supposed to trade the meat with a fish. Because, so the thing I'm pretty sure about is that we're not going to reuse puzzles in this game. So if we've done a puzzle where we put someone to sleep, like we put the dogs to sleep, we're not going to do that multiple times. Are these guys still here? They're still here. Maybe, oh, he did say that he wanted something to eat and it must be salty. I still assume that's the fish. But we've got the hunk of meat now and it's free and we can use it, so maybe we can try the troll with that, with a hunk of fish. I mean, sorry, with a hunk of meat. Again, this is just, it's bad, but it's the closest thing that I can think of to a thing that we can actually do. I do remember, by the way, like very offhand, that what are we wanting? Yes, Scurvy lover. Sorry to bother you. I don't have anything I can do with this yet. I do remember that the fork leads to multiple things. We just need to get to those things. Like one of the things that the fork will lead to is a spot where we actually have to go. So we got anchor meat. We're going to give that to the troll. That's pretty useless. But it's not what I want. Give the t-shirt. That's pretty useless yet, I'm sure. But it's not what I want. I'm surprised, actually, that for giving him breast mints, like if you give him the breast mints here, there's no funny comeback here about how, like, he's a troll and you're like, you think my breath smells bad? So the one thing that I can think of that we could do is just mosey through the forest until we find, because there's at least one other spot that I'm aware of that we can get to using the forest path. I don't know that we will get there, quite frankly, because there's a very specific way to get to it. And I'm probably not trading that specific path at all, but like we're just picking options at random and walking them. Oh, pick up bones. I can't pick that up. Okay. Yeah, I'm just picking paths at random, I'm afraid. Oh, I think we might have got ourselves in a little circle, because here's the stump. Yeah, okay, sure. Looks like a regular old stump of the same red flowers that go all over the forest. Oh, and this is the start. No, this isn't quite the starting screen. Look at the campsite. Looks like an old abandoned campsite. I'm walking kind of in circles now. Let's get ourselves out of here. That is, if I remember how. I am walking us in circles. That's why I say, like, in old games like this, one of the things I do kind of wish that they would do is include a button somewhere on the screen. It just says, get me out of here. Especially if it's like a maze like this where there are things to do in a maze, but you've got to figure them out. Oh, can I just not go? Oh, I can't. Wait, hang on. Oh yeah, there's nothing to do here. I should have, and this is a failure on my behalf, because there is no way to get us out once we've started walking this path. What I should have really done was saved as soon as we hit the fork, so we can always get back to the spot that starts us off. That's kind of on me. Okay, yeah, this is familiar. So now we're at the beginning. Okay, cool. I think this is the beginning anyway. Yes, okay. So, oh, yeah. I'm gonna pause this very quickly and I'm going to I just want to get myself, so I'm gonna get myself out of here because I don't want the pirates to keep bothering us. I'm gonna get myself one tiny hint for going with the thievery quest. Because I just want oh. Okay. Let's just... Oh, we gotta wait for this man. So one of the things that this game does is, as I say, it alleviates mild pixel hunting by doing this. But I did say that it doesn't alleviate every bit of pixel hunting, and we had to do a little bit of pixel hunting to get us all started with one of the things that we want to do. Now, it's not the thing that I want to do, quite frankly, but it will get us started with something else that we can sort of make headway on. Oh god. Let's move this man along. There we go. So as I say, it doesn't alleviate every bit of pixel hunting. What we should have been aware of if we got out here is that if you look at this jetty, the jetty isn't what I would call especially solidly constructed. And there's a plank. I think it's... Where's the plank? Oh my god. Even though I know the plank is here, I am still not making headway. Let's just look inside the house. It doesn't... I don't believe it's inside the house. Yeah, or inside the kitchen, I should say. Oh, maybe it's just a spot that... There we go. There we go. See, I would never have figured it out if I hadn't looked at this specific set of instructions. I don't think he ever truly goes away. I think he just lingers longer in there. Ah, that wasn't fast enough. There we go. Okay. Oh, sorry, buddy. I feel so bad for you. You're just trying to eat your little fish. Anyway, so I was correct in surmising that he wanted something salty, and the salty thing that he wants is the fish. So let's go and turn this in. And that will get us a little further along. It will get us a direction I don't really want to go, but that's okay. Bridge. Okay, so the fish should be at the bottom, right? Yeah, okay, give the fish... Well, let's look at the fish before we give it away. I think it's a herring. Ah, red herring. Pass. There we go. Anyway, so we can get to this bit here, and we can get here. This is the more important of the two things. This is eventually important, but let's go here first. Stan's previously owned vessels, and he's got a grog thing here. He's got a sign with a door. Let's go and look at the sign. Welcome to Stan's previously owned vessels. I'm off searching the globe right now for the finest and previously owned marine transportation. Have a look around. I'll be right back. Stan. Okay, there's a grog dispenser here. grog, diet grog, cherry grog, grog classic, caffeine-free grog, and root beer. As you can tell, this game's substitute for Coke or Pepsi. So I don't believe we can open the door. I don't think that this is a thing that we can do. Open door. It doesn't seem to open. Yeah, that's fine. So there are, vessels here, there's boats, and each boat obviously has a price tag. So if we look at, for example, fuel economy here, look at the boat. Doll. Now that's a nice looking vessel. Oh, that took us around and out this way. Sure. Look at boat. Looks like one of those well-engineered imports. And then there's a boat back here, which... Yeah. I'm surprised this one is still afloat. Okay. Anyway, Stan isn't here, so there's just not a lot that we can do here. As is. A fixer-upper. I think, though I don't remember correctly, I think that we can insert a coin into the grog dispenser and get something, but not grog. Let's just use our pieces of 8 on the dispenser. Nothing. Oh, okay, well, we spent a piece of 8 doing that, and we probably want to keep our pieces of 8. Okay. Let's get out of here. So the thing that I don't want to do is here, but we're here now, so we may as well. Oh, I should have, I think I'll knock. I should have looked at the sign, sorry. It'd only be polite. What do you want, you wimpy little spineless maggot? Could you train me to be better than a swordmaster? Can we step inside? It's a little chilly out here. Do you know where the swordmaster lives? Could you please put out that cigar? It's not good for your health and it smells terrible. Sure, I'd love to put it out. In your face. Maybe I'll just leave instead. Good idea. I feel I'm not doing this man's voice justice. Let's look at the sign now that he's gone. We should have read this first. Captain Smoke's Big Body Pirate Gem. Prices. Sword training 30 pieces a 8. Cannon firing 160 pieces a 8. Balls extra. Grappling hook 130 pieces a 8. Hook extra. Okay. So now that we kind of know what we're doing here, let's open the door. What do you want? Do you know where the swordmaster lives? Forget it, kid. She'd cut your head clean off. Unless, of course, you got some training first. Can we step inside? It's a little chilly out here. What did you say? I said it's a little chilly out here. You're right. I could catch a cold. Anyway, I'm going to save because we're actually going to get involved in a thing that I don't really actually want to get involved in right this second. We do have to do it, but it's involved and we're almost at the end of the stream, so... Could you train me to be better than the Swordmaster? Better than the Swordmaster? You? You could never be half the sword fighter Karla is. Even with hours of hard work and sweat and blood. I remember fighting side by side with Karla at Port Royal. The local constabulary had us cornered. It looked like we were done for, but then she said, "But I digress. You just don't have what it takes." I do so have what it takes. I guess you're right. You know, you really should quit smoking. What I really should do is make you eat the stogie. Okay, there we go. That went badly. But hang on, before we move on, there is a thing I do want to pull you or turn your attention to. That close-up of him. So the thing that I want to point out before we get going and talking about this whole idea of what we're seeing with this the training master is that this is the tail end of the 1980s, and at the well, I shouldn't say the tail end of the 80s, in the middle of the 80s, there was a TV show that like blew up quite massively called the A-Team, and the A-Team had 4 guys in it. So the A-Team is a bunch of people who get jobs done, like they're essentially mercenaries for hire, and they have 4 people on their team, and the leader is a guy called Hannibal. And Hannibal looks like this guy, like a lot. If you look up original A-Team and you look up Hannibal, you'll see that he constantly smoked a cigar. He had this sort of same attitude. So they are referencing the A-Team quite strongly here, which is kind of fun. This is a sort of a common-ish trope in the 80s. I guess you're right. I'm leaving us with the only option. What do you want? I do so have what it takes. You do not. I do so. You do not. I do so. I like your spirit. I'll do what I can. Of course, it'll cost you. What do you got? I've got 30 pieces of 8. I figured you could do it for free. I think I'll wait. Thanks already. Thanks anyway. All I have is this dead chicken. Oh, sorry. I wanted to say all I have is this dead chicken. Fine, stay a spineless speck of spider spit. What do you want? Oh, it's you. What have we got? All I have is this dead chicken. That isn't one of those rubber chickens with a pulley in the middle, is it? I've already got one. What else have you got? I figured you'd do it for free. Well, you figured wrong. What else have we got? Okay, we really do just have to give him the 30 pieces of 8. Say no more, say no more. Let's see your sword. Okay, check it out. I don't have to show it to you. I do have this deadly looking chicken. Yes, swinging a rubber chicken with big metal pulley on it can be quite dangerous, swinging a. But it's not a sword. Let's see a sword. I don't want to show it to you. I think you'd better. Let's see a sword. Okay, check it out. Yes, this is a nice one. Let's get to it. Okay, you maggot. Why don't you whip that sword out and let's see what you can do with it. Boy, you fight like a dairy farmer. I usually don't waste my time with vermin like yourself. But seeing as this LeChuck thing has put a cramp on business, I got no choice. I need the money. Yes. I can see this is going to take some special measures. Just want you to know, I don't do this with everyone. It's only because I feel that's special. Student-mentor pieces of 8 bonding. That I'm going to these lengths. I'm going to put you up against the machine. Machine? Is this going to hurt? Yikes. Come at me. Don't be afraid. You won't hurt me. Use your forte against the foible. Distance. Distance. Advance. Thrust. Recover. Parry. Riposte. Hours later. You're starting to get the hang of it. More hours later. Not bad. You got good form. Now I'm gonna let you in on the true secret of sword fighting. Sword fighting is kinda like making love. It's not always what you do, but what you say. Any fool pirate can swing a sharp piece of metal around and hope to cut something. But the pros, they know just when to cut their opponent with an insult. One that catches them off guard. You see, kid, your wit's got to be twice as sharp as your sword. Let's try a couple of insults out, shall we? Okay. Imagine this. We're fighting up a storm, just like Carla and I were doing at Port Royal. There's a sudden break in the fighting, and I say to you, you fight like a dairy farmer. You respond with, oh yeah? So's your mother. I'm rubber, you a glue. You must be thinking of someone else. I'm not a farmer. So this line here, the starting line for this, is basically infamous and for this game, because it was an insult that once people learned it, they would just say all the time, because it's goofy and silly. So we're going to start with, we don't have a proper insult for this, so we're just going to start with any insult that we have, which is these three here. So we're going to say, oh yeah. I can see we've got a lot of work to do here. You should have responded with something like, how appropriate, you fight like a cow. There we go. You see, it's razor sharp word like that that wins fights. Let's try another. Imagine this. You're trapped up against a wall. My sword just slashed 2 cuts into your face. I say, soon you'll be wearing my sword like a shish kebab. You respond with. And again, we can say anything here, because we don't have the correct response to this. We could say, how appropriate you fight like a cow, but that's not like appropriate here. So we're just gonna go with, oh yeah. I can see we're in deep trouble here. Sigh. A correct response to, soon you'll be wearing my sword like a shish kebab, would have been something like, first you'd better stop waving it around like a feather duster. See, razor sharp. Now I suggest you go out there and learn some insults. I can't help but feel like I've been ripped off. I'm sure you're feeling something similar. Okay, but this actually is one of the best systems in this game. He says here that he feels like he's been ripped off, but it is one of the most interesting systems that this game has to offer in terms of like play dynamics, because the way it works is you accumulate a group of insults, and eventually your learning leads to essentially the fight against Carla, and that's how you prove that you're a sword fight master. But yeah, that's, as I say, this is a bit of an involved thing, and probably what we're going to be doing for all of tomorrow's stream is we're just going to be picking up and learning more insults that we can use for insult sword fighting, which is essentially what this is. And it's pretty cool, but it's going to take us a while to do because it is a bit involved. So I'm going to save here because this is a good spot to end for tonight. And this is where we're going to pick up tomorrow. Right. Thank you so much to everyone who was here. I hope that you enjoyed. As always, it's just a fun, laid-back game. I don't always remember what to do, and I'm sorry about that. But we'll work our way through it. I'll see you all tomorrow. Please have a wonderful evening, and good night for now.